Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnsville Ice Center. It's the Gary R. Harker Rink, beautiful barn in Burnsville, Minnesota. Brett McKenzie joined today on a beautiful Saturday afternoon by Mark Steinke. Lovely spot to watch a game here, one of our favorite stops along the Twin Cities tour here. Got another great one for you, and you know it's Wildcats versus the St. Paul Capitals. This is the third time this season that these two teams have played. First game of the season, St. Paul taking it to the Wildcats. Second time, it was the Wildcats in the championship game in Duluth taking it to them. So settle in, folks. Here we go. Wildcat hockey starts now. And there they are, the Eagan Wildcats getting ready for the second game of this pool play portion of the Play for Patrick tournament. Your starting goaltender will be number 31, Owen Delmonico. Second-year Bantam's got a C on his chest. I know he's had this one circled on his calendar for some time too. We've got a lot of familiar faces over here wearing the white, red, and blue for the St. Paul Capitals. There he is, number 31, Owen Delmonico. Eagan coming in 5-4-1 in its last 10. St. Paul hitting a little bit of a snide here, 3-7-0 on their last 10. And here we go, puck is down on a Saturday afternoon. Your starting lineup, McKenzie, Turvold, Palen, Vobel, and Williams. St. Paul, they work to get the first shot on goal. It just goes wide, though. McKenzie gets a stick on it, pushing it back to Vobel. Vobel over to Palen. Palen, he'll knock it around the boards and skate it up to himself. Palen skating up onto his backhand side. Cutting in towards the middle, coming up through the middle of the slot. It was Turvold picking up some loose change. Turvold tries to cycle it back towards McKenzie. Worked off the puck on the half wall. It's Williams playing it back down behind the net of Ernie Drury. That's right, Ernie Drury, number 30 for the St. Paul Capitals. He wore a Wildcat jersey for a number of years. He's going to Cretin-Derham Hall now. Much like Matt Haas, another familiar name for Wildcat fans, also going to Cretin-Derham Hall, therefore playing their second-year Bantam here for the Capitals of St. Paul. Wildcats have completed a change. We've got Lavine, Eilertson, Henriksen, Mann, and Skoog on the ice. 12:40 left on the first period clock. Capitals working at D-to-D, flipping it up through neutral ice. Mann put a temporary glove on it, but it's Lavine pushing it up off the blue line. But it's called a hand pass here at 12:26 of the first. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. Out of the lineup today is number 81, Liam Riley, inching closer and closer to his return of that forearm injury. Wildcats have been playing a man down without Liam here since early November. It was that same Duluth tournament that these two teams met in that championship game. That's when Liam had gone down. Looking forward to having him back, of course. Lavine sending it off the glass, finding Skoog in middle ice. Brasso playing it over to Jackson Meyer, number 46, formerly played for Apple Valley, number 46 is Jackson Meyer. Standout player to keep an eye on. And there he is behind the net, being pressured by Lavine and Mann. Shot coming from Millard. That one gets on net. A little shoulder save there for Delmonico. He shakes it off. Loose puck in the slot, picked up now by Mann. Mann getting pushed off the puck, but he's able to clear the zone. It was Dietert. Dietert, I believe that's pronounced. There's an H in there somewhere. Dietert. Now Lavine going back against the grain, finding Skoog. Skoog will chip it in, but it hit a referee's skate, coming it back out to middle ice. Now Williams picking up. Williams on his forehand into the far corner. He pulls up, sends it back to Vobel at the point. Vobel stepping to the middle. Vobel shot on goal, save Drury. First stop of the game for Ernie Drury. McKenzie, Schmidt, Steinke, Williams, Vobel. Vobel playing it down toward Schmidt. Across the line, glove down there by Newman. That's Cale Newman, also formerly of the Eagan Wildcats. Williams, he takes a shot. That's a glove save there from Drury. Does a good job holding on. No rebound. Give it up by number 30. 10.5 left in the first period. This is the second game that this Capitals team has played already today. It was the last game. The Wildcats beat Minnetonka A 4-0. That was just last night over at Eagan Civic Arena. Minnetonka and St. Paul met this morning, and it was Minnetonka getting the best of St. Paul, 5-3 final score. So St. Paul looking to rebound. Wildcats trying, of course, to go 2-0 here in pool play. Turnover in the defensive zone. It's McKenzie picking up a puck. He tried to move it back towards Schmidt. Picked up there by Dietert. Now Williams, pressured by Newman. Williams sends it out to the point. That's Meyer throwing it in towards the net. There's a loose puck. Out into the slot, shot coming, pad save, rebound. Off the side of the net was Newman. Steinke tried to clear the zone, stopped at the line by Meyer. He sends it across to Dulag. Shot going wide. 2-0 down low. Big opportunity for the Caps. They go D to D. Another shot tipped away there by Schmidt. Now Vobel. Wildcats will be looking for a clear. And they get it. Schmidt will chase. No icing, as both teams work on a change. Mann with the stick. Palen fighting for it. Turvold jumps the boards. This one's going to head over to Lavine. Lavine, nice pass up to Palen. Palen's shot goes over the nets. Nice play there for the Wildcats. Good first scoring opportunity of the day. Now here's Palen again out of the far corner. Putting it up to Lavine. That goes just wide. May not have even got onto the net. Now it's Mann defending. Lavine had come down into the play. That's Matt Haas, another Eagan Wildcat. Puck cleared by Palen. Picked up by Millard. He sends it in where Delmonico will settle it for Lavine. On goal, pad save, rebound, another pad save. Rebound goes to the far corner. Palen picks it up. Now Mann trying to skate it out of the zone, loses control. It'll be sent back in by Millard. Lavine to Eilertson, getting it to Palen. Palen cross ice to Turvold. Turvold tried the quick pass to Mann, eventually on the stick of Eilertson. St. Paul working on the defensive zone regroup. Capitals with numbers at the line. It's Skripek. Pressured there by Vobel behind the goal. Now it's Mann. Up to Palen. Palen, nice cross-ice pass to Vobel. Vobel will skate on his forehand side, chip it in, and chase Millard there in the far corner. Now Vobel. And we have a whistle. Stoppage of play here with 7:06 left here in the first period. Vobel, Williams, McKenzie, Skoog, and Henriksen. Long cross-ice pass. Shot coming from Meyer. Pad save, Delmonico. Rebound is down low. Shot and a goal. It's the Capitals opening up scoring. There's an initial pass by Meyer. Rebound had popped over to the side. Not much Delmonico could do at that point. From the corner, we'll see the puck being pushed out to the point. It's Meyer collecting. He shoots it. There's the first pad save. Vobel going after it, and there you can see it just being pulled aside. Williams did everything he could to play goaltender, but it wasn't enough. So St. Paul, midway through the first period, jumping up to a 1-0 lead. Wildcats get a change up front. Schmidt, Mann, Steinke, Eilertson, Mann. I'm sorry, Eilertson, Lavine. There's Schmidt, put one just wide. That one's going to ring around, gets out to Eilertson at the point. Eilertson senses pressure, sends it back to Steinke. Steinke down low to Mann. Mann walking out of the corner, tries to get it to Schmidt. It just hopped over his stick. Schmidt now. And here come the Caps 2-on-2 as they cross center ice. Nice back check there from Ethan Mann. Number 24, Matt Haas, gets crunched by Lavine. Now Link, his shot stopped there by Steinke. Eilertson off the back wall to Lavine. Puck intended for Schmidt. Ends up on the stick of Millard out in neutral ice. Delmonico leaving it for Lavine. Lavine D to D to Eilertson. Eilertson exits the zone up to Steinke. Picked away there by Mann. Mann trips, no call. He regains control. Shot there by Schmidt. Blocked by Millard. Vobel. Off the wall. Shot coming. Nice save there from Delmonico. McKenzie, Palen, Turvold, Williams, Vobel. 4:53 left in the first period, 1-0 Capitals. Capitals ring around to be Brossel on the far side. McKenzie gets a piece behind the net. Leaves it for Williams. Williams puts it off the glass. Almost got a piece of that referee in the corner. No harm, no foul, they say. Palen along the Zamboni door, supported by McKenzie. McKenzie sticks it up to Palen. Palen's got Turvold across the ice. High sauce pass, shoulder height. Ends up on the stick of Turvold at the goal line. He goes in for Williams. It goes just wide. Now Palen. McKenzie picks it up off the half wall. Palen digging for it. Now a loose puck through the slot. McKenzie gives chase. On the stick of Palen. Palen's shot goes wide. And this one cleared, going for icing. We'll see if Delmonico lets it go, and he will. 3:51 left in the first period. Early heads up, folks, that this is the first of a doubleheader. Wildcats will play their third and final pool play game here for the Play for Patrick tournament. That'll be at 7:45 tonight, back on the home ice. Eagan Civic Arena against the Woodbury Predators. District 8 foe the Wildcats have not seen yet this year. They currently sit atop the D8 standings. One loss on the year this year so far. I believe that was only to Rosemont. Looking forward to that one. Now Eilertson. Eilertson chipping it up into neutral ice. It'll be Tervold dancing at the line. Tervold on his backhand through the slot. Out to the point, it's Lavine pinching down. Nice stop by Eilertson. Lavine knocking it off the wall to Tervold. Tervold off the wall, getting it to Palen. Palen absorbs a check, tries to maintain control. Now it's Tervold. Palen will pursue Link on the far wall. Out in the neutral ice, it's Smith. Eilertson banking around Smith. Millard, nice back check there and a steal from McKenzie. Now McKenzie with lots of room up in front of him. McKenzie looking for Lavine. Pass was slightly off the mark, ends up on Lavine's stick eventually. And we'll have an offside. 2:36 left in the first period. Both teams changing again. A lot of familiar names over there on the right side. Matt Haas, Ernie Drury, Jackson Meyer again of Apple Valley, Cale Newman. A lot of fun to see all these kids back out there. Skoog, Mann, Henriksen, Vobel, Williams. Skoog battling behind the net, Mann collapsing down. Down bounces out into neutral ice. It'll be Vobel going D to D to Williams, right back to Vobel. Vobel chips it up into the air, gloved down by Haas. I'm sorry, that was Skripek gloving it down. Now Williams on a rush. Williams dancing to the middle, gets through the skates of Jackson Meyer. No shot on goal. Mann looking for Henriksen in the slot, just off the mark. Now Williams to Vobel. Dietert leaving it for Skripek. Mann will pursue. Henriksen now on the forecheck. Capitals floated out into neutral ice, but it's picked up by Henriksen. We've got an odd man rush developing. Now Mann just can't pull it in off his backhand. Scoob. Out into neutral ice. Vobel will regroup. Vobel bobbles, but regains control, sends it off the glass. It'll be Henriksen coming in on the forecheck. We got 70 seconds left in the first period. 1-0 Capitals. Williams chasing one down there with Dietert. Williams, nice position with the body. 1 minute left in the first. Williams absorbs a bit of a slash, no call. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they got it. Odlog. Two minutes now for tripping. Wildcats will have 54 seconds left on the power play here in the first period. They'll start the second period with the man advantage. First power play unit on the ice will be McKenzie, Tervold, Palen, Eilertson, and Lavine. McKenzie winning it back in the direction of Tervold, but a nice step there by Dietert. They're coming out shorthanded. Lavine pressing to the outside. Eilertson comes in to help. This will come into the near corner. McKenzie pulling it off the wall. McKenzie with speed around his own net. McKenzie pulling in through the middle. He'll skate it. McKenzie crossing the line, sending it over to Palen. Palen just can't hold on. Palen leaving it for McKenzie. McKenzie finding the line for Lavine. Lavine back to McKenzie. McKenzie cross ice to Eilertson. Eilertson to Palen. Wildcats starting to work it around. Palen escapes, sends it out to the line for Eilertson. Eilertson back to Palen. Palen down to McKenzie below the goal line. McKenzie finds Eilertson up through the slot. Shot, no, it's a one-timer for Palen just off the side of the net. Back to McKenzie. McKenzie to Palen off the wall. Palen back to Eilertson, but the Wildcats run out of time. Strong first half of the power play. Lots of zone time here for the Wildcats. So we'll take a pause for the first intermission and be back here in about 60 seconds for period number 2 from Burnsville, Minnesota. Puck down on the second period. Wildcats have a minute left of the power play. It'll be Vobel, Williams, McKenzie, Turvold, and Palen. Palen finds McKenzie, stays on side. Nice pass to Turvold. Turvold going short side for Palen, just off the mark. Now it's Palen setting up in the near corner. He leaves it for McKenzie. McKenzie tried to go cross ice towards Turvold, and a loose puck picked up there by Turvold. Out into neutral ice, it's Williams. Williams enters the zone on his forehand side, gets the puck knocked away from him, picked up by Vobel. Vobel chipping it back to Williams. Williams now over to McKenzie. McKenzie can't get the shot away. It's Vobel just knocking it away. 24 seconds left in the man advantage. Now we've got a 2-on-1 developing. Vobel back to defend. Now it's Link. Link's shot saved. Nice stop there from Delmonico. No rebound. Wildcats will get a change of power play units. It'll be Mann, Lavine, Schmidt, Steinke, and Eilertson jumping on the ice. Skripek on the draw. That one's won by Mann. Gets it to Steinke. Steinke headmans to Schmidt. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Millard. Off the glass and out. Eilertson settles. St. Paul Capitals full strength. Eilertson finding Lavine. Lavine up to Steinke. Steinke chipping it in. Lavine will go in on the forecheck. Eilertson sending it back to Lavine. Steinke pressuring it to the far side. And this one's chipped up. Nice step there. Good recognition there from Carter Eilertson, number 18. Eilertson often one of the youngest players on the ice. A 2010 birthday, out here playing with a number of 2008s. Glove down there by Mann. Skripek battling for it. Lavine comes off the line. Now it's Brossel. Now Eilertson in a race. Eilertson goes down, breakaway for Brossel. Forehand, backhand, forehand, no shot on goal. Nice stop there for Delmonico. Broken play for the Wildcats. They come away unscathed, but the score remains 1-0 in favor of the Capitals. Henriksen. Now McKenzie with the steal. McKenzie trying to work it towards Henriksen, comes out to Newman. Newman's going to skate it out, leaves it for Dulog. Shot coming from the outside, well over the net. Nice stop there by McKenzie in the slot. Spinorama shot coming, blocked by Williams. Puck goes D to D. Shot tipped up into the netting. We'll have a stoppage of play. We'll back up here momentarily and take a look at the breakaway. You can see Eilertson trying to get away. Might have even getting called for an interference on that. No call. And there's Delmonico tracking. Good back check there as well. Nice tip there from Skoog. McKenzie's going to skate it up. McKenzie going to the outside. McKenzie around Millard. McKenzie, he takes a shot. Pad save Drury. Henriksen shoots. Not exactly sure what we got there other than a barrage. Strong play there from the Wildcats, but I believe Drury held on. We'll take a closer look. You can see McKenzie streaking up on the top left of your screen, getting around Millard. He takes his shot. There's the pad save. There, it's there for Henriksen. He's kicking. It's the post. How about that? Every now and again, we kind of geek out with our cameras in the corner, and that's one of those moments, right, Mark? So Henriksen almost timed the game, just catching the post. McKenzie wins the draw back to Williams. Williams' shot hit Link in the knee. Looks like that might have got him. Now Henriksen's shot one time goes wide. Another opportunity for number 24, Max Henriksen. Shot tipped by McKenzie. He'll collect behind the goal. Drury knocks the net off, and we'll have a stoppage of play. One more closer look at that play, that sequence from just a moment ago. There's the puck just ringing off the post. Another quick shot, quick save, Drury.
I would kill the broadcast, right?
10:24 left in the second period. McKenzie winning a puck battle against Millard behind the goal. Now Skoog chases on the forecheck out to Vobel. Vobel sends it in towards the net. McKenzie missed the tip. Pad save Drury. St. Paul trying to get it out, and they finally do. Henriksen over to Williams. Williams head manning to McKenzie. McKenzie. He turns around, takes a shot that flies over. Drury didn't track. It had missed the mark. Tipped just up high up over the net. Now Williams. Williams onto his forehand. Pulls it back out. Wildcats will need to regroup. So we have a stoppage of play with 9:37 left in this 1-0 game. Man on the draw with Turbold, Palen, Lavine, and Eilertson. Nice pass off the wall to Mann by Eilertson. Mann enters the zone, chips it across, looking for Palen. Bouncing puck. Palen to Turbold. Turbold on his forehand. Just can't get the shot away. Mann spins one around. Another shot, another save. Finally, this flushed away into the near corner. Brossel moving it back to Meyer. Eilertson up to Turvold. Turvold will chip it in where Mann can chase after it. Drury leaving it in the far corner for the Capitals defense. Palen with a nice stick at the blue line. That was Nicolo. Meyer. Deeks. Drury got a pad out on Turvold. Turvold turns around and gives him a a little wry smile. Man, heel skated out. Man to Palen. Palen cutting to the center, stopped there by Meyer. Meyer moving it to Brossel. Turvold tried to move it over to Mann, picked up by Meyer, who will skate it. Meyer leaving it for Dulog. Nice stick there from Mann. Capitals will need to regroup. Capitals on the forehand side. Turvold may have got away with a hook. No, he did not. We got a penalty coming. Turvold, perennial Lady Bing contender, is going to go to the box. Nate Turvold, number 8. 2 minutes for hooking. McKenzie, Steinke, Vobel, and Williams, your penalty killing unit. We're about 14 seconds away from the midway point of this game. 7:44 left in the second period. Minute 53 left on the Wildcat kill. Out to the point. Going back door. It was sent wide. Millard walks to the center. Shot goes high and wide. We've seen a lot of that tonight, folks. Shot, pad, save. Picked up by Steinke. Steinke will skate it, chipping it up off the glass. McKenzie will skate after it. Icing is the call. Wildcats will get a fresh 4. Capitals leaving it for Meyer. Meyer stepping to the high slot. Leaves it to Nicolou. Back to Meyer. Picked off in the slot by Williams. Williams will skate. Williams gains the red line. No, they're saying that he didn't have enough. Calls him for an icing. It was close. Probably got the right call. A lot of times referees will give the benefit of the doubt. He was a foot or two behind, so the icing was made. Now Henriksen. He's out with Skoog, Lavine, and Eilertson as a penalty killing unit. 47 seconds left in the Turvold minor penalty. Dietert fans on his shot. Eilertson will clear it. It'll be an icing. Skoog on the draw, winning it over towards the sidewall, picked up by the Capitals. Capitals send it across ice to the high point. Skripek chasing, Lavine will find it. He moves it to Henriksen. Henriksen gets it onto his forehand, skates to the middle. He's going to be able to clear it. Will it go on net? No, it won't. Drury will stop it and send it high up out of the zone. Smith, pass behind Haas, picked up by Eilertson. 10 seconds left in the Turvold penalty. Penalty time is over. Turvold back onto the ice. Turvold on the bench. Steinke jumps the boards. Wildcats full strength. 5:43 left in the second period. Short break for the Caps. Can't get the shot away. Pad save. That might have even slipped wide. Now Steinke retrieving in the near side. Off the glass, Lavine will catch it and bring it back out into neutral ice. Stopped there at the red line by Blood. Steinke able to clear the zone. Eilertson with a step. He's going to have momentum. End of a long shift. Smart play there by Eilertson. Wildcats will complete their change. Man, tried to peel it off the Zamboni door. Steinke, cross ice in the direction of Lavine. Lavine chops at it, moving it up to Schmidt. Back to Mann. Mann through the slot. Mann, his shot deflected aside. Bouncing puck collected by Schmidt behind the goal. Steinke, he sends it in towards the direction of Mann. Williams will chase it down on the near point. He takes a shot. That gets deflected wide. Hits a weird stanchion. Almost came back in front of the net and kind of on a weird angle against the grain. Play continues. 4.5 left in the second period. Brossel sends it to the far corner. Vobel has it. Vobel on his backhand, moving it up to Steinke. Steinke sending it center ice to Mann. Mann pulling to his forehand. Mann, shot deflected up over the net. Capitals doing a great job of getting sticks into the shooting lanes. Not many of these shots from the Wildcats getting onto Drury's goal. 4:07 left in the second period. Wildcats still down by a goal. Now Palen. Back to Williams. Williams finding Turvold high in the zone. Turvold spinning it around, finding Vobel. Vobel shoots, goes over to McKenzie, just deflected wide. Now Williams. Williams dekes at the red line, sends it in. McKenzie will go in on the forecheck. McKenzie. Off to the far corner, it's Turvold. Lavine collapses down. Williams, he'll bring it out into neutral ice. Chased there momentarily by Haas. Rolling puck settled by Williams eventually. Now to Palen. Palen tried to go cross ice potentially to McKenzie or Lavine, but that gets picked off. Williams battling. He moves it back over to McKenzie. McKenzie will ring it back over to Palen. Palen pulling it off the wall, but it's picked off in the high slot. Palen got his stick up in an armpit. Surprised Palen didn't go for hooking on that one. Shot, glove save. Wildcats were in need of a change. Good time for a whistle anyway. 2.5 left in the second period. Reminder, we will have a resurface after the conclusion of this second period, so we'll have ourselves about a 12-minute intermission. Skoog, Mann, Henriksen, Lavine, Eilertson. Nikolou. Nikolou breaking it out. Nice stick there from Skoog. Turnover in the zone. Sends it to Henriksen. Henriksen's shot deflected wide. Henriksen having a nose for the net here today. His third chance in good ice. Two-on-one, 3-minute neutral ice. Nice back check there from Henriksen. Press to the outside. Eilertson got a stick on it. Deflected up into the netting. Defensive zone face-off. Minute 53 left in the second period. Mann. He's going to skate it. Man on his forehand. Henriksen had slipped in about 5 or 6 feet offside, so we'll have a neutral zone faceoff. Same crew, Lavine, Eilertson, Henriksen, Mann, and Scoob. Mann wins it back towards Eilertson. Eilertson finds room. He'll skate it in, sending it to the far corner. Wildcats go in on the forecheck. Caps go D to D, breaking it up on the far wall. Nice stick there from Mann to break up the breakout. Henriksen almost able to spring there. Mann for a moment. Eilertson will find a seam. Eilertson ditches a hit at the blue line, puts one on net. Drury, stick save. He holds on to the rebound. Minute 11 left in the second period. McKenzie, Steinke, Schmidt, Williams, Vobel. Meyer, centering breakout pass, almost picked off there by McKenzie. Now Vobel will have to skate down a streaming. Oh, there's a bad save. No rebound. I think that was that Millard again? Let's see. That was Dietert with the shot. McKenzie wins that one back to Vobel. Vobel ringing around. Gets it out to Steinke. Nice set play on the breakout. Big collision there by Schmidt. Schmidt caught looking behind for the pass. Good clean hit in center ice. Williams will skate. Williams going down in on the forecheck against Jackson Meyer. Classmates back at Glacier Hills. Shot from Vobel, deflected off the pads. McKenzie will go on the back check against Olaf. Shot, stick save, rebound picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie over towards Schmidt. Out to the point, Millard steps, 15 seconds left. Shot gets through, but it was knocked away at the last moment. Bouncing puck through neutral ice. Schmidt against Millard. Bouncing puck out into neutral ice. Wildcats will need to regroup. Offsides is the call, but with just 1.3 seconds left in the second period, that will effectively do it. Again, we will have a resurface here in just a moment. Take about a 10-minute break and be back for the third period. And there's your horn. All right. Whoa. Take a restroom break, grab some water, and be back here in about 12 for period number 3 in Burnsville, Minnesota. All right, here we go. Third period, 14 minutes of stop time. Back on the board, Brett McKenzie joined by Mark Steinke here at the beautiful Gary R. Harker Rink in Burnsville, Minnesota. We got a shot and a goal. Just what the doctor ordered, eh, folks? Jake Palen, I believe it was. Let's take a look. We've got Lavine. His shot just off, it deflects off of a skate and right on the stick of Palen. There it is, deflecting off the stick of the skate of the defenseman, post and in. Jake Palen tying the score just moments into this third period. So much going on here, trying to catch up. Here we go. All right, 1-1 the score. Third period, Jake Palen. And we're off. McKenzie sends it across ice for Lavine. Lavine looking for Eilertson. It's going to be a race to the puck in neutral ice. Eilertson wins it, gets it to McKenzie. McKenzie. That hit a skate off of Haas, and Palen will pick it up now. Palen dragging to his forehand, sends it across, tipped wide there from Turvold. McKenzie out to Williams. Williams one time goes wide. Picked up by Lavine. Lavine sending it into the corner and met behind the net by McKenzie. McKenzie feeds Palen in the slot. His spinorama shot goes wide. Back out to Lavine at the point. McKenzie tried to feed the center. It rings off the side of the net. Turvold working out the puck. St. Paul trying to clear, finally does. Lavine will collect, finding McKenzie. McKenzie tipping it to Williams. Williams into the slot, trying to get on his forehand. He's pulled down. Williams will get the call for a hook. Looks like he avoided the unsportsmanlike when he tossed the stick of the opposing player into neutral ice. So we will have a 2-minute power play. Number 90, Nikolou. 2 minutes, hook it. Schmidt, Eilertson, Mann, Steinke, and Lavine. Schmidt just loses the handle near the blue line. Eilertson will go in the regroup. Lavine, he can't pull it in. Eilertson settles things down, pulls onto his forehand, moves it up to Lavine. Lavine headmans to Schmidt. And back out into neutral ice. Wildcats regrouping once more. Lavine absorbs a check at the blue line. Man chases after. Steinke and Schmidt going to battle. 4 players behind the goal line on the power play. Now Eilertson. Man, he'll find room. Capitals at the end of a long shift. They're getting tired. Man, spin around backhand pass. Now Schmidt looking for Williams in the slot. Picked off there by the Capitals. And we've got action behind the play. We'll see how much of any of that we caught potentially on the replay. Behind the play, over there in the far corner, I believe that's Man. Is that Man back there? But both of them going hard down under the ice. Man. And I didn't catch who the other player was over there. It's number 9, Ethan Mann. He goes for roughing, coincidental minors on this one. Wildcats stay on the power play here for another 40 seconds with Williams, Vobel, Turvold, McKenzie. McKenzie tries to go short side. It's down there somewhere. Palen's your other power play player here. 33 seconds of man advantage time. Turvold picks it up off the draw. Gives it to Williams. Williams cross to Vobel. Back to Williams. One-timer tipped by Turvold. McKenzie back to Vobel. Vobel to McKenzie. Back to Vobel. Bouncing puck through the slot. Skating after it was Palen. Just can't hold on. They'll regroup back out in neutral ice. Palen waits for the zone to clear. Palen skating onto his backhand. Sends it in behind Drury's net. 4 seconds left in the man advantage. This one will go for icing. Penalty time is over. Both teams full strength. 10:22 left in this 1-1 tie game. Williams, Vobel, Henriksen, Steinke, Skoo. Stick save Delmonico. Steinke, Henriksen, Skoog, Lavine, Eilertson. Capitals send it in on the red line. It'll be for Lavine. Lavine off the wall to Skoog. Skoog centering to Henriksen. He chips it in. Steinke will chase after it. Now Steinke sends it towards the net, blocked away there by Millard. Out to the point, it'll be for Lavine. Lavine in the slot, 2-on-1 down low. Lavine spin around a pass off the mark. Now Skoog. Strong forecheck for the Wildcats, sent out to the line. Kicked down by Eilertson. Eilertson's shot, tipped by Henriksen. Skoog might have got a piece of it. Eilertson just can't hold at the line. He'll come back for a regroup. Defended by Bustos. Back to Lavine. Lavine with speed. Lavine into the middle. Just loses the handle. Left for Henriksen. Down to Skoog. That ends up on the stick of Blood. Blood skating up on his backhand side. McKenzie lays a big hit at the blue line. Now Lavine. Palen out to the point. It's Meyer. Meyer's shot on goal. Glove save. He batted after it. Looks like they're going to catch Delmonico on a slash. We'll take a look at it. There's the shot. Glove save. Delmonico catches him right on the back of the leg. Those smart, don't they, Leo? Welcome to the press box, everybody. Leo Palen. Leo, how are we doing today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear it. What do you like in today's game so far?
Jake's goal.
Jake had a beauty, didn't he?
Yeah. Defense, it's pretty good.
Excellent. Well, hey, buddy, thanks for stopping by. Here we go. Penalty kill time.
I know why they're playing dirty. Because they're just mad that Jake scored.
So it'll be Delmonico's penalty being served by number 8, Nate Turvold. McKenzie, Palen, Williams, Vobel. Oh, there's a loose puck in the slot. Hits a funny spot on the way around the net. Nice pickup there by Vobel. Wide open net. Cross ice pass. Capitals starting to work it around. Out to the point. Defended there on the side wall is Williams. Williams batting after it. Vobel defending on the far corner. Capitals cycling out in front. Setting it down low for Meyer. Back to Millard. Back to Meyer. Centering pass going cross ice. That one high off the mark. Rolling puck out in a neutral ice. Wildcats have a minute left in the Delmonico minor penalty. Both teams looking for something on that one. A slash from Williams, a trip from the other. Williams laying a hit. Now McKenzie puts it off the wall. He'll skate out in a neutral ice. Dietert now. Step there. Williams wants a piece of him. Vobel checked it out. Both big boys going in harder at the blue line. .20 seconds left in the Capitals' man advantage. Eilertson with a nice stick. Vobel setting it off the glass. Stopped there at the line by Millard. Millard walking around the outside, going back door. Eilertson and Palen both get a piece of it. Now we've got Palen. Palen holds on to it. He had McKenzie. McKenzie brought down. He'll go down. And Eilertson brought down. Palen still with the puck. Now Turvold spinning at the line. Eilertson, he'll hold on, sends it in for an icing. Wildcats were in need of a change anyway. Not a bad time to get a whistle. 6:02 left in this third period. Two-on-one, Eilertson to back for defense. Stick save, rebound save, another save. Delmonico coming up big here. There's a 2-on-1, Eilertson your defender. Initial shot, Delmonico with the save, rebounds there, another save, another save. 4, maybe 5 shots on goal there, depending on how they want to credit that one. Mann, Steinke, Schmidt, Eilertson, Lavine. 5:43 left in this tie game. Eilertson, that one chipped up into the bench area. Much tighter game here today. Both of the prior meetings between these two teams ended up in routes. St. Paul beating up on the Wildcats in the first game of the season. Wildcats beating up on the Capitals. There about 3 weeks later. Here we are, 1-1 with 5:17 left to play. Mann, able to hold. Nice job there from number 9, Ethan Mann. Second-year Bantam, 2009 birth year. Reverse play. Schmidt finds a loose puck. Schmidt turning it back. Meyer defending. Mann in to help out. Out to Lavine. Lavine sending it to Eilertson. Eilertson's shot from the top of the circle. Tipped there by Schmidt. Right up to the high slot. Lavine will pull it back into neutral ice for the regroup. Eilertson back to Lavine. Lavine trying to find Steinke. Eilertson again. That one picked off at the line. Crunched by Lavine. Schmidt off the wall looking for McKenzie. McKenzie will find out in neutral ice. Just loses the handle. And we're going to have a penalty behind the play. Olag, number 46. Tripping is the call. It'll put the Wildcats on the power play with 4:07 left in the game. Power play unit, McKenzie, Turvold, Palen, Williams, Vobel. McKenzie wins it to Palen. Palen finding Williams. Williams collects, but he lets it go out into neutral ice. Wildcats will regroup. Williams wants to skate it. Williams pulled down, no call. Williams had players draped all over him as he entered the offensive zone. Now it's Palen defending. Shot goes wide. Out to the Capitals' point. They are on the penalty kill. McKenzie pushing it back to Vobel. Vobel looking for Williams. Vobel will find time out of his own end. That's up to McKenzie. Williams, he'll skate after it. Now Vobel. 48 seconds left in the man advantage. Wildcats yet to set up. McKenzie fans on his attempt. McKenzie now over to Palen. Palen's shot goes high. Williams, he'll settle once more. Half the penalty time gone. Capitals working on a change. Williams onto his forehand. Williams looking for McKenzie. That gets knocked away there by Drury. Vobel makes a step, gets taken down. Refs starting to let him play here late in the third. Turvold's shot goes wide. Chipped out into neutral ice. It'll go for icing. 33 seconds left in the man advantage. We'll see if we get a timeout here for the Wildcats. Give their first unit power play a breather. Appears time out will not be called. Turvold, McKenzie, Palen, Lavine, Eilertson. One back to Lavine. Lavine steps, puts it on goal. Glove save there from Drury. Mark, are you familiar with overtime proceedings here?
I'm not.
I am not either. Palen steps off the hash mark. Loose puck in the slot. Nice hit from Lavine. Loose puck picked up by Lavine. Back to Palen. Palen back door looking for Eilertson. Eilertson's shot goes wide. Rebound, diving save. Sorry, folks. Looks like we had left that in the corner cam there as we were deliberating what was going to happen with overtime. Take a closer look at this from center ice here now. It was Eilertson, his shot, the first save. Palen took a bat at it just to get the handle on it. Diving stop there from Drury. 4 seconds left of the man advantage. Wildcats, it's McKenzie. He leaves it for Palen. Both teams full strength. Players digging. McKenzie coming out of the corner. McKenzie looking to croak. Back door to Turvold. Stop there from Jackson Meyer, number 46. That was the offsides there by the Capitals. Minute 50 left in the game.
Did you ask these guys if down here what overtime is going to be?
Almost a steal there from Henriksen. Now he's one-on-one. Minute 32 left in the game. Put out a little reconnaissance mission. We are told that at the end of regulation, if this is a tie game, it will remain a tie. Eilertson battling hard. 2-on-0 down low. Stick. Shot. What a save! Delmonico with the save of the game. Maybe of the season. My goodness. We're going to get a great look at this. Here's a 2-on-0 developing down low. Sticks coming in. There it goes cross ice. There's the first save. Delmonico still holds on. And it looks like we'll have a timeout. Not entirely sure who called it, but I'm going to catch my breath. We'll be back here in about 60 seconds for the conclusion of game number 2 here at the Play for Patrick tournament in Burnsville, Minnesota. Williams, Vobel, McKenzie, Turvold, Palen. 1 minute left in the game. Capitals back to Meyer. Meyer. Pestered there by McKenzie. Over to Dieter. Stopped there near the line by Palen. Off the wall, out and in. Stays onside. Williams collects. Williams fans on his clearing attempt. Shot pad save. Knocked away there by Williams. Palen up more towards Williams. 27 seconds left in this game, and this will be sent for icing. Wildcats will get an offensive zone faceoff. And we're going to have another timeout. This time it's for the Wildcats. So we'll take another pause and be back in 60 seconds.
Let you get back to it, Brett.
21.6 seconds left in this tie game. Man, back to Turvold. Turvold over to Williams. Williams tries to set it towards the middle of Man. Man centering attempt to McKenzie. McKenzie to Turvold. It's just off the mark. Man, spinorama. Glove saved there from Drury. Good effort from the Wildcats. 7 seconds. Time for one more attempt here to break this tie. Man on the draw. Man, back to Williams. Williams to the step. Vobel, his shot goes high. 2 seconds left. Sent towards the net. McKenzie tips it wide. And this game is over. Wow, what a finish. One to one, your final score here at the Play for Patrick tournament in Burnsville, Minnesota. Ernie Drury and Owen Delmonico, your number 1 stars of the game. They're going to go ahead and share that one today. Both goaltenders putting on a clinic. All right, reminder, next game, we're going to do it again tonight. This time it's back at Eagan Civic Arena, 7:45 p.m. against the Woodbury Predators. That is a District 8 foe, the first time that the Wildcats will be seeing that team this season, setting up what will be a couple big battles as we come down the home stretch of that D8 schedule. So for Mark Steinke, I'm Brett McKenzie. We'll see you tonight.